Search the area!
Willkommen zurück bei einem neuen Telltale Game of Thrones Let's Play und wir begleiten gerade Lady Mira.
Lady Mira!
Auf dem Weg.
Take her!
What's all this?
Oh.
I'll tell you on our way. You're making a big mistake. Don't you know who this is?
Doesn't matter who he is. We're here for you.
This is Lord Rickard Morgren, the most powerful ironwood merchant in King's Landing. One word to your superiors, and he'll have you carted off to the wall. Rickard, tell them how far you'd go to protect your friends.
Lady Mira, I hope these men aren't bothering you.
We have orders from Captain Lucan to...
Let me worry about Lucan. You worry about buying yourselves a few tankards. On me. Thank you for keeping our city safe.
Okay, so macht man das. Geschickter Mann.
Can I take you somewhere, Lady Mira?
Ja, die Jungs mag niemand. Na, dann wollen wir doch mal hier weg.
The Rivergate. Thank you.
The Rivergate! Quick as you can! What's going on, Mira? Is there a problem? Maybe I can help.
Minor trouble, Lord Morgren. Nothing I can't deal with.
Of course, I never doubted that. Although those guards did seem quite intent on dragging you off. Clearly you've made powerful enemies here in King's Landing.
Ja.
Although, you've made short work of one of them, at least. I hear Lord Andros has found a home in the Black Cells. I'm impressed. It seems he took on the wrong handmaiden and lost.
Andros was sending sellswords to Ironrath. I couldn't let that happen.
No need to explain to me. I'm glad he's out of the way. Of course, now that you've gotten rid of my biggest competitor, all kinds of opportunities have opened up. Particularly in your part of the Seven Kingdoms. The ironwood market is wide open. A lot of gold to be made.
There's opportunity enough for both of us, Lord Morgren. Think of what we could accomplish if we worked together.
I have thought about it. I've thought about it a great deal. You're clever, Mira. Identifying Andros as our common enemy while approaching me as a partner. You showed an understanding of King's Landing that took me years to gain. Of course, I knew you'd be a problem when we first met.
What?
Imagine a handmaiden stealing the Crown's ironwood contract from under my nose. That's why I bribed that Lannister guard to kill you.
What?
Don't look so surprised. You must have known you'd become a target sooner or later.
I knew it. I never should have trusted you.
Of course not. You should never trust anyone in King's Landing. That might have been your only mistake. But a costly one. After Ludd takes Ironrath, he and I will control the ironwood trade entirely. You've been very helpful, Mira. But it's time to get you out of the way.
What?
Can't have you complicating things.
The Whitehills don't understand Ironwood. They can't take care of the forests. You may control the trade, but they'll run it into the ground. Only the Foresters really know those woods. You're a fool not to see that.
If they leave the hills bare, I'll find another forest. I couldn't care less, and neither should you, because you'll be dead.
Arsch.
We've arrived. Now get out of my fucking litter! Lucan, I fancy coming across you here. I seem to have found something you're looking for.
That you have, man.
Oh.
I've been searching for this murderer a long time. Finally, I got her.
You've got the wrong person. I've done nothing wrong.
Shut your liar's mouth. It's time you answered for your crimes.
Take her to the cells. Chin up, Mira. I'm sure if you ask him nicely, the headsman will be quick.
What? Oh, dieser... Oh, dieser Arsch. Oh Mann, okay. In King's Landing sind wirklich alle Leute fiese Säcke. Richtig fiese Säcke, du lieber Himmel. Boah.
Forgive my brother's temper. It's said over time wargs adopt the traits of their animal. And your news was unexpected. You see, Gregor Forrester was our father. And we are his bastards.
Snow, klar.
I doubt anyone knows. It was his dark secret. And he feared his family would find out.
No one at Ironraft knows of this. Not that I've ever heard.
I suspected as much. Josra would say he banished us to hide his shame. But I like to think it's because he knew what we were. That he was protecting us in his own way. We thought one day Gregor would come and see everything we've built. But instead it was you.
Ja,
You're the first to arrive.
der
It
kann
must
halt
have
nicht
been a
kommen.
difficult journey. Few try, and fewer still live to tell about it.
It wasn't easy. I had to break my vows to the Night's Watch. We barely made it.
Not many survive this far north of the Wall. But you're here. Our father entrusted us with protecting the North Grove. That has always been our purpose. But we've learned there's a power here, Gared. A power we've only just begun to understand. Winter is coming, and we haven't much time.
Gregor ven Fionden Bjorne Sager ven Svealoden Mopre befastan.
Okay. Netter Bär. Lieber Bär. Irgendwie gefällt mir das nicht. Und da sind sie schon. Oh Mann. Okay. Das ging fix hier. Wow. Oh Mann, das werden ja mal mehr. Alter! What? Okay, der fällt um. Oh oh. Oh shit, ich kann doch überhaupt nicht zielen. Oh oh, pass auf! Oh oh, nicht gut.
Oh Gott! Finn!
Oh shit. What? Oh fuck. Der haut ja richtig gut zu, der Alte. Oh Mann, oh Mann, oh Mann. Ich brauch mal so eine Fackel. Na komm schon, die Fackel! Yeah. Okay, jetzt brennt er mal ordentlich. Oh, oh shit. Der arme Kerl. Boah, hart. Also, dass wir jetzt ausgerechnet Kotter umhauen mussten? Heftig.
Did you know him? Maybe I'm wrong, but you keep looking at him.
He was my friend. His name was Finn. He was here because of me. I let him join when we left Castle Black.
That was his choice. It's not your fault.
Now his watch has ended.
Oh, der arme Finn.
You fought well. For a crow.
I saved your life.
I wouldn't go that far. Although I admit, you can fight. Maybe they did teach you something at Castle Black.
You fought well yourself. Or at least your bear did.
His name is Shadow. Killing them I don't mind. It's the burning that stays with you. You'll never forget that stench.
Did you see what they just did? They don't care about their own.
My sister has trained them well.
Alter, stimmt doch irgendwas nicht mit denen. Da hat sie
Emotion
schon
is a
recht.
weakness. According to her.
They don't mourn their dead.
They've been trained to fight. Nothing else matters but that. They're more my sister's doing, not mine.
The whites grow bolder by the day. Ever since the wildling tribes went south with Mance Raider.
How did you command them? The warriors?
I told you. There's a power here. I should return to the village.
Fulgorn Viceneer.
Did you not hear me?
Wer zur Hölle ist das?
Fulgorn! Suna!
What?
Wait! Fulgorn Viceneer.
Was macht dieser?
You're losing control.
What was that?
Okay.
It's blood magic. The more she uses it, the weaker she becomes. And they can sense it. Elsera's a fool to keep taking these risks.
Is there some way to help her?
She is convinced her blood magic is the only way to protect the North Grove. That her warriors are the answer. But she can't control it. I worry about her. It's more dangerous than she knows. She was right about one thing, though. The whites are growing bolder. And the worst is yet to come.
Boah, Mensch, also da im Norden möchte ich echt nicht leben müssen. Das ist erschreckend.
Now that my father's dead, there's no reason to stay. That's why he sent you, isn't it? To bring us back to Ironrath. To crush our enemies south of the wall.
We can't leave the North Grove.
And stay here to die. I'd rather live. I know what my father said. The North Grove can never be lost. But he wouldn't want us to die because of it.
Puh, schon wieder so eine harte Entscheidung. Ich hoffe doch mal, ich muss das jetzt nicht machen.
Where's Sylvie?
Never trust a fucking wildling.
Die ist bestimmt bei ihrem Bruder. Na toll. Lady Mira im Gefängnis. Mensch, Mädel, du hast echt verloren hier. Ist das nicht dieselbe blöde Zelle, in der der arme... Bucket? Oh, sag bloß, das ist der... Oh.
Ugh, disgusting.
Aha. Das sieht schon widerlich aus.
Rats. They're everywhere in King's Landing.
Ja, da hat sie schon recht. Oh, von wem ist das Blut?
Oh, looks fresh.
Ja.
Looks like they didn't make it to the block.
Zähne? Igitt.
Oh God. Those are human teeth.
Was gibt's denn hier noch?
No way to get this alight. I wonder if I could use it for something else.
Nimm die doch mal mit. Kann ich hier noch irgendwas machen? Boah, dieser Eimer. Boah, der sieht so widerlich aus. Alter Schwede.
Jailer! Please.
Shut it!
Please come here!
I wonder what she's done. Hello? Excuse me?
What do you want? Can you get me out of here? Because if not, I don't want to know.
Hey! No talking!
Jailer! Jailer, come over here!
Oh, don't you start again.
Why don't you come here for a moment? We can have a little chat about it.
God's woman, I said shut it! Or I will come in there, and you won't like what happens.
Well, what do you want then? Tell me! Please! I'll do anything. Just tell me! Bastard! Before the day's over, they'll take us straight to the block. So don't give me that look.
Oh Mann.
You can leave the judgment to the Father, whatever gods you believe in.
I don't judge you. We've all done things we're not proud of.
I have a son. A little baby boy. I think of the smell of his skin. His tuft of brown hair. There is nothing I wouldn't do. Nothing! Just to hold him again.
Ah.
That's what getting out of here means to me. What would you do in my place?
Tja.
I'll never see him again.
People will tell your son about you. Stories about what you were in life. Give him a story he can be proud of.
But you've no idea what I've done.
Doesn't matter what we've done. All that matters now is what we do next.
Oh. Da kommt doch Morgan schon wieder.
Mira, making friends already, I see.
Be quick. We'll be coming back for her next.
For your trouble.
Was willst du noch, du
What?
Arsch?
Nothing to say.
Block will do that to you.
They'll be here for you soon. You don't have much time.
You backstabbing shit. You have a nerve.
There's no need for that, Lady Mira. I've come to make you an offer. I was thinking about what you said, and I've come to the conclusion you're right. Ludd will likely ruin every forest under his control. Only foresters know how to really work ironwood. That's useful. And then I realized there's something much more valuable than your knowledge of trees, Mira.
Aha, was kommt jetzt?
Your name.
What?
I want you as my wife.
Was? Fall doch um.
Your wife? Do you do all your wooing in cells? I'm new to courting, but I imagined less violence and intimidation.
Wars are won and lost in the marriage bed, Mira. Kingdoms too.
Oh, die Sprüche, alter Schwede.
I want my own kingdom. I'll start with an old and noble house, with a keep, like Ironrath. It may not be the grandest castle in Westeros.
Why would I do that? What's in it for me?
You keep your head, of course, and I'll get you out of here. But if you don't value that, think of your bloodline, your precious Forrester legacy. This is your chance to make sure it carries on.
What are you talking about?
2 of your brothers are already dead. That idiot Ludd will take care of the rest. One way or another. And it won't take me long to get rid of the harebrained fool myself. I'm sorry, Mira. None of your family will survive. Ironrath will fall to you. And through marriage, it will become mine. A holdfast in the north can only help my ambitions.
If all this happens, I want revenge against Ludd. Promise me he dies.
Let me be clear, Mira. You're in no position to make demands. It's fitting our betrothal begins in a cell. I'd say it's a perfect symbol for the rest of your life.
You plan to keep me locked up?
Well, perhaps not literally. If you play your part and produce my heirs.
Oh, scheiße. Okay, entweder Kopf ab oder diesen
The
Arsch
murder of
heiraten.
a Lannister guard can't go unpunished. But I can get you out of here, Mira. One word from me, that coal boy takes your
What?
place on the block.
Tom!
All you have to do is agree to marry me. You'll give up your power. You'll give up your ancestral home. But you'll be alive.
Wow. Das ist richtig hart.
So, Mira, what do you say?
Oh, fuck. Okay, sorry Tom, aber...
Good.
Und dann ersteche ich dich im Schlaf, du Arschloch. Spätestens nach dem ersten Sohn. Mindestens. Oh, fuck. Okay. Das ist mal wieder ein nettes Ende für diese Folge. Ich bin gespannt, wie es weitergeht und ich hoffe mal, ich sehe euch dann wieder, denn ich glaube, es spitzt sich zu. Macht's gut, bis denn und tschö.